No, I'm kidding. Good morning, boys. Good morning, and any ladies out there watching. I am Tucker, also known as Hagrid. We are back with Market Check. We got some good things to look at, I think, today. I'm joined by our regular crew, Dr. Will's Outlook, but that's about it. We got a couple guys on vacation, so I guess we did this the other day, but we're going to be holding it down again. So yeah, a few things that I want to touch on before I kick the mic to Will. Oh wow, Maddox looking a little sendy. I was looking at it on the weekly though, and it looked a little disastrous. We'll see what happens, but anyway, we can get into all that. Let's see. We got Dixie again distributing up here. Again, should be causing pressure for risk. Here we have the S&P nuking. We have QQQ trying to hold a little bit. Dollar VIX. Okay, so we've got, this is my thing. We've got OPEX on Friday. I expect some shenanigans until then still. Like, I'd be very careful, getting short into the hole that's being created right now in equities. Kind of the story of the day, though, is Tesla. We saw Tesla put out just pretty horrendous earnings last night. I guess some of them weren't that bad. Their revenue wasn't terrible. The big red flag was their free cash flow was like 85% lower than it should have been, which is pretty wild. But yeah, had a massive gap down and is now down, 9% on the day. So could be somewhat not leading, but causing the move we're seeing in equities. It's not looking great. It does need to hold here anyway. That's also, I believe the VIX should continue to be unpinned. The fact that the VIX is ranging up here while the dollar is also ranging up here is somewhat bearish, and it's played out thus far. But on to more important markets. At this point, what we've done since we saw the scam wick, Caroline Ellison has joined us. What we've done since we saw the scam wick, which has been this, right, leads me to believe that we're gonna fill it. It really does. We didn't have to. Like, right after it happened, I was like, you know what? We do not have to fill that. We really don't. We've got wicks down here. We've got this, like, we did not have to come get this. But given this, I think we come get it. I don't know why we wouldn't. I'm not necessarily a fader on a sweep, but we'll have to see what it looks like at the time. But yeah, I think at this point we probably come get it. Alts again, ETH BTC looking absolutely terrible, underperforming significantly. So yeah, I mean, is there an alt BTC pair? Just all of them? No, I guess not really. Total BTC though. Yeah, let's see.
What you should pull up this morning when you get a chance, Tucker, is that Sol side by side to ETH chart. That's an interesting one.
That was a good one. Okay. Oh wait, no, not total. Total 3. Total 3 over Bitcoin, down only. Sounds about right. I don't know, man. We did see this start climbing in Q4 of the pre-halving year. Back in here, we did see this dump, so the question is like, are we here, right? In terms of total Bitcoin, I don't know, but that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in the opening monologue. I want to kick it over to you, Will. where are we going? What are we doing? Equities, crypto, whatever you want to touch on. Oil, doesn't matter. What's up, man?
I mean, absolutely nothing's going on with the wheel. Barely anything's going on with a lot of things right now. We can kind of talk about the Sol ETH chart. I think that's a well.
Oh, you mean
Do a
next to
side,
each other?
yeah, side by side. I think it's a really interesting chart. Really interesting chart here. And I think a lot of people will see the correlation of what I'm going to discuss here. But you got those sweep highs at the low, and then you got this kind of rollover move here.
What time frame do you want?
Let's do weekly. It's probably the cleanest on both. And then if you were to roll out and look at these moves on ETH and Sol, ideally you had a much more volatile move there on ETH, but basically Ethereum or Sol seems to be lagging Ethereum. If you were to draw a line across the highs, not including that high right there, but across all the previous highs, right?
On Sol?
Yep. Yeah. No. Where you were. Exactly. Down more.
That way?
Nope. No.
Oh, I see.
Horizontal. Yep.
Like this?
Right there. Yep. Draw that across the highs. Now do the same thing on Ethereum.
Yeah.
It makes it much easier to see.
From like, where did I draw this?
Same spot. Yep. Across. You're trying to capture all those highs. No. Oh, right there. Yep. And then bring it over to the left more, just like you've done the other one. Yep. Right in there. And really, you could drag it over left more.
On Sol?
Yep. All the way to the left. Keep going.
Oh, all the way over here, huh?
Yep. If you look at that now, do the same thing on Ethereum.
Yeah.
Tit for attack, man. Tick for attack.
That 1940, yeah, it doesn't want to get up there, huh?
It doesn't want to flip it. Yeah. And if you look at what Ethereum's done and what Sol's done, arguably, I would say Ethereum is leading Sol, right? And so if Ethereum's leading Sol, my expectations here for Sol's going to reject here. And if you look at Ethereum and Sol, you could see the lag, because if you look at the big pop right there in the middle of that line, right? So that right there, look at where that's at on Ethereum and look at where Sol is.
Yeah, Sol outperformed on that pop big time.
It did, but the biggest point that I want to point out is that Sol is probably like a month or two are behind Ethereum, right?
So you're saying ETH put in this move before Sol put in this move?
Correct. And so if that's the case, then Sol's move here should reject. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, for sure. So you're saying Sol would be where, like here?
Nope. So yeah, so Sol will be there.
Yeah. So Sol's right here.
But Sol is right there where your marker is.
This
on
one?
Ethereum. Nope. Go left more. Right there. That's where Sol is.
I see what you're saying.
So Sol's pushing into the high, and it's about to come down for a low.
ETH dropped 20. Sol's more volatile. Oh man, what are we looking at? Maybe 30?
30, yeah, probably in the 18s, 19s, 20s would be my guesstimation.
Man,
for where it can drop to.
Take that thing from 26 to 18.
Do you see the lag there though? Like it's just like if you were to take that pop and you were to put Sol where it is now, right, and Ethereum where it was, that is exactly where we would be.
Yeah, I see it. I mean, we still got it was just like
still got some room to move up a little bit, but I think you're going to reject pretty heavily.
Yeah, I mean, like this move was this move, obviously, right? But we just Sol outperformed. But I guess relative to the highs, that's accurate. Yeah. So, okay. So you thinking Sol maybe just gets a little sweep in there?
Just like Ethereum did. Same thing.
Little sweep.
Ethereum pulled in just a little bit and then reversed.
Yeah, wait, let me get rid of this line. Just a wick above.
See that little pop for Ethereum before it rolled? Same thing.
Wick above, it's completely over. Okay. Wick above 26, it's completely over. I'll fade Sol above 26. That's no problem.
Look at that rejection there. It's very obvious.
It
And then
is.
it was support prior to that, right? All the way across the board. If you go all the way left, that was your support all the way across. It's a lot of resistance. A
Yeah.
lot of resistance there. I was just looking at the confluence, man. Like Ethereum and Sol, almost identical to a T. It's a really interesting move. And I've been fairly bullish, right, on a lot of things. It just this one just looks more obvious to me than anything.
Yeah.
As far as the correlation here.
I'm seeing some pumpage, Will. I'm seeing a little bit of pumpage.
Tesla? No. Tesla's destroyed, bro.
Yeah,
Like I was
pumpage, bro.
Oh yeah. We talked about this morning. We said between the 7 and the 5. That's where you wanted to watch this thing.
Yeah,
Because
look,
if we can get above the 7, you're going.
I mean, when a chart looks this bad, honestly, at some points in time, it is just the right thing to do is bid. So,
yep. Even if you think it's shit, even like a lot of people don't understand that. They think that, oh, it's crap. Why would I buy that? And that's usually the best time to buy when you start feeling like that. And I don't mean like buy for long term. I mean for a trade.
This whole area up in here, I think, needs to get tapped again. All these
It could easily.
It could easily wicks. Yeah, I think you gotta. Why is my opacity so high?
If you throw it on the weekly though, Tucker, put this thing on the weekly and look at where the RSI is at.
The RSI is non-existent.
Put it on the daily. My apologies.
Yeah.
Look at where the RSI is on the daily. Look, even your indicators are indicating way oversold. See that little red you got there, that green where you're way overbought. Now you're just so far oversold into the floor that you're going to get at least speculators and traders coming in and trading this thing back up.
You know what the good thing to do with RSI is not try to buy when it's most oversold, right? Because you would have bought up here, but buy when you start exiting oversold territory.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Exactly.
Right. That's
your deviation. That's your bull div. When your strength is rising and your price is dropping, that's your div, man. That's your time to bid. That's your time to bid. And you usually bid and you'll get a nice move on that bid. And I've talked to this, or I've talked about this a lot to a lot of people, and just so many people don't comprehend that whole concept, right? That concept of buying when prices and strength are, not correlating.
Wait, we got people asking. Oh my goodness gracious!
$4. We talked about this morning.
Yeah,
we talked about it this morning. $4. You could trend line that all the way down. You lose $4, cut it. I'm not telling you guys what to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm literally cutting it for your lows. Nope. High all the way back at the start. Nope. Up. You can ignore that whole run up.
Where?
Scroll out more. Up there. See your angle?
These?
There you go. Yep. And then take it down to down, right there. You cut it for. You cut it for. You don't even bother going beyond that. And really you don't go any further than that. If it goes below 4, it's done. It's cooked.
It's done. It's cooked.
I'm serious. Like it'll probably go to $2 if it goes to 4. And I'm not holding it. It's $2.
Yeah, man, that chart is just oh man.
Yeah, it's man. Pull up the RSI on that. Let's see what that RSI looks like. That thing's gotta be just wrecked.
On
what?
what?
On the weekly. Oh man, that deviation is disgusting though. Jeez, man. Like you got such a heavy deviation there. You did kind of fail the deviation though. If you were to draw the line, you fell below. Right.
Yeah.
So even the chart's fine, but like the RSI, if you were to draw a line from that second rise, you fell below that trend line deviation on the RSI. So your uptrend's kind of failed.
This thing looks like bank.
They don't always play out, guys. They don't always play out, but there is a high percentage play on deviations.
Did they
So
just
I
come
still
out
play
with
them.
like some terrible earnings or something? What
Bro,
happened?
they partner with Aston Martin, all kinds of crazy stuff, and like they're not catching a bit. Like I looked at all their.
Oh, it's because of Tesla, bro. All these EVs are selling.
Oh,
They,
gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
well, they missed pretty bad on this one and this one, but they don't have earnings till November 7th.
So they might bid then. That's probably where you'll catch a bid. So I just watched that $4 on. You go below $4, like just I would cut it. If you look at the books on Rivian and Lucid, and this is the great thing about stocks, is you can see everything they have going on. The margins are similar, the debt to income is similar, the assets are similar, but Rivian bid and Lucid didn't. That's the unfortunate part. Sometimes
Remember
the market goes
Rivian,
like
bro?
this.
You remember playing this summer?
I,
It's
I said I said earlier, I think like weeks and weeks ago, I said you're gonna fill that gap.
dude,
And look at where we're
it's
at.
still above where we aped this summer
I know.
and
It's
where we
still up.
fucking sold that thing at $27.
It's still up though. It's crazy.
The
Like
BB
people are
boys
probably still holding.
the BB boys took calls right about here and exited right about here.
So even with the L's on Lucid, like this made up well for it. Well for it.
For sure. Yeah.
That was a massive move by Rivian.
What's Rivian? All these EVs are just like down only besides Tesla.
Yeah, that one lost its bull div too. A lot of these have lost their bull div. They're getting wrecked. And primarily because of Tesla. When Tesla gets wrecked, you expect the entire EV market to take a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I don't want to cut my Lucid positions, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, man. Tesla does this weird little 3-tap, descending 3-tap.
As of lately, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it did before. If you were to draw that trend line all the way across, you probably just come into tapping it.
Target's -20. I don't know.
-20. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was targeting, my first target was like 130, 140, something like that, I think. And if this thing starts losing levels, I can see this thing going really deep, man. Like you need to hold up here. Like if you break that, see that mid part where you had that Tucker?
What?
You break that mid part right there, I think you're forming a new low.
Dude, this is perfect too. This would be a perfect little SR right there.
You don't want to break that, bro. You do not want to break. That's gonna be another puke event.
Tesla
That happens.
150, 220,
Retest. Yep.
80.
You don't want to see that.
You
If
can
you're a
probably
Tesla.
go. You can probably go even lower than that. Honestly, you can probably go. You don't. Yeah, you don't.
I know a lot of this may sound like bearish, hopium, whatever people want to call it. You got to play the chart as it is, man. A triple top's a triple top, triple bottom's a triple bottom. Tesla loves triple top drops, so you got to be careful with this one.
Yeah, could see something like this. I don't know.
Of course, you got to wait for that 220 to be broken first, though, before you could even take action on a lot of that. If you were looking for a significant move. Another one too, Nvidia. So Nvidia, I know there's a lot of people looking at the head and shoulder potential on that. I think that's a potential. I also wanted to kind of identify or point out the potential of a broadening wedge too there. So we could just kind of draw both so people can understand what that looks like. And you could even draw across the left and right shoulder and kind of show them where those meet up almost perfectly, right? So if you were looking for a bearish pattern, the top of the left and right shoulder there for the head and shoulders, this would be the ideal pattern for a head and shoulders. You can see how beautiful that head and shoulders looks. Draw it all the way down. You got to come down more. Yeah. No. So bring that up a little bit. Right in there. Bring your middle down just a little bit.
Yeah.
Down more. Down. No, you got to pull it down more so it'll line up better. No, other side. Sorry.
It's good.
Well, it's not lining the shoulder, but yeah, but ideally that's what you're looking for. and then you bring that down more. You could draw a line straight across the bottom of the head and shoulders, the neck, if you want to draw that real quick, and then draw your shoulder highs.
I mean, it's not perfect.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It's close enough.
Yeah. I mean,
do the shoulder highs there too. Just draw a line across them so they can see where the shoulders meet up almost perfectly.
Oh, these, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you can ideally tell. See how the neck kind of breaks above the line there? That's how you can tell a solid head and shoulders is when your neck or your head, sorry, is a significant portion above your shoulders, right? So this could very well be forming a head and shoulders if you're bearish. If you could draw the broadening pattern potential here too, that would be good so people can kind of see what that looks like. And if this turns into a broadening pattern, that's going to be really dangerous for bears. So you got that right there, and then you got the high up here. And if you could just kind of draw what that would look like if it were to broaden from here.
Yeah, so if it is a megaphone, you see like that, you see that, you see that, you see that,
and the breakout should be to the upside because it came from the downside.
That would be a complete nightmare.
Yeah. That's the other one you want to watch for here, because this could be a broadening pattern. If it's a broadening pattern, this is going to be an absolutely disgusting stock to be trying to play with, because you're going to get chopped on both ranges on this one.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Like, just going back to the head and shoulders thing, like all head and shoulders really is just distribution. It's just like, yeah, they brought it. They just like, okay, I do this all the time on here, but high, low, they do this, distribute, down, accumulate, distribute. It's just this is the market, right? What they do. Yep. They brought it up, shop it around, down, shop it around. Like that's all that it is.
A smaller range inside of a bigger range.
Yeah, and so it's a head and shoulders, right? But it's just distribution. It's just bullshit up here. Probably shouldn't be cursing on YouTube, actually. So
yeah,
my bad.
Luckily, we don't click kid friendly on our videos.
No, we don't. We do not click kid friendly ever. What about Bitcoin?
Yeah, let's get into Bitcoin, because they're probably like, man, he's just too bad.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta call the chart like it is, right? We call it like it is. That's what we try to come on here. We try to give it honest feedback on what we're seeing in the markets. So if we see bearish potential, we call bearish potential. If we see bullish potential, we call bullish. And that's why I called the potential of a megaphone / head and shoulders. It could be either play there with NVIDIA. That's a difficult one to call at the moment, but we'll see, I think, in the coming weeks. I think Bitcoin 28.7, man, that looks good. It looks good. I like it. I know a lot of people are very, we'll say, skeptical, right? And usually when you're most skeptical, it's usually when things are going to actually play. I won't lie. Like, usually when I'm like, and I'm looking at the chart, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. That looks a little sketchy. And then, like, literally 2-3 weeks later, I'm like, man, I should have played that. I mean, Tucker knows. Tucker draws supports and resistances all the time, hits them on the money, and then they just bounce. And he's like, I should have been in that.
The worst one, bro. The worst one was Rollbit.
Yeah, you got to look at the Casper one too. Pull that one up too.
The worst one was Rollbit, man. This was the real ape zone down here. We never got it. Actually, no, we did. Okay, this is what happened, guys. This is what happened. I first started buying Rollbit like in here, and then I martingaled so hard all the way here. All this sold here. I had a line drawn at literally 10 cents. Oh, and I didn't buy it, and I just watched it. I just watched it bounce.
Still bouncing.
that would be up. That would be up 60% right now. So not anything huge for an on-chain play, but so yeah, that was unfortunate. But also, my most recent fumble was having this massive wedge drawn on Caspa. Let me just zoom in here for you guys. Let me just zoom in here. Oh, are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Oh, and I didn't take it. It would have been.
And then you had the green box where it was going to pull back to over there, and it pulled back into it. Still didn't take the move. Yeah.
I mean, trading Caspa perps is kind of a nightmare, but still, I should have done so. I should have at least bought some spot here, probably. But it's coming lower, man. It's coming lower.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like Caspa just feels like the biggest trap ever. It really does. Like I know a lot of people are bullish on this one, but I'm just like, it's a big wedge, man. It's a really big wedge, and that wedge is not bullish. That wedge is a bearish wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to play in that playground. You got lower highs still too, though. So that's the other thing, right? You're rejecting at the lower. If you were to draw a trend line across the highs, you're basically rejecting at all of them.
No, these.
Yep.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You can maybe smack a short right there, maybe, but
if they could sweep above that, you can go back to that high end range. But like, how much more can you get out of that? 5.5, 6.5, something like that.
Dude, yeah. If this thing breaks out, though, it's literally going to Valhalla. Like it is
new all time high.
Oh my god, dude!
The new trap zone.
It's gonna giga send if it breaks 5.5, dude.
Yeah, it is gonna go if that happens. I don't feel comfortable with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather play other things. There are certain things, like if I don't feel comfortable within them, I don't play with them. I don't care how other people feel about them. Like I go off my own intuition because I've played off other people's intuition and it's never played out for me before.
Oh man. Our good friend Curve is at it again, going to 0. Dude.
Yeah, Curve. Oh man, that is not a good look. No, they brought that thing all the way back up, only to send it right back down.
This distribution, man, what a nightmare!
But this
nightmare.
This is the thing, though, Tucker. Like, this is something we've discussed and we've talked about on all the shows. Alts are going to bleed against Bitcoin right now. It is just that time. If you are buying alts, you have good potential to be on the wrong side of the trade, unless you're buying ones that you know are good and have a good trend and look good. And I don't mean like Caspas and all that stuff that have just so much liquidity injected into them. I mean like just really low liquidity potential for next cycle, right? That could pull back arguably, but are so far down that the reality is nobody's probably even paying attention to them to sell them.
Dude, there's no reason this thing shouldn't go to 33 cents. There's no reason. I mean,
it looks like a solid send to be today.
I mean, right? This is literally the Cheeto in the door meme, bro.
I think you go back down to that low, though, man. I think you're going deeper. I think you're forming lower lows.
I mean, this is just
Cheeto in the door. Pull up the meme.
The Cheeto in the door meme.
The Cheeto in the door meme. Whoever did that is epic. Oh, we talked about Sol earlier. We think Sol's coming into a zone. It's basically mimicking Ethereum tick for tack, right? And it's kind of lagging Ethereum. So you have a little bit more upside potential, maybe 26, but really this thing it'll probably roll just like Ethereum did, right? That's kind of the thing that you have to pay attention to here, because if it does roll, again, we talked about this a little bit ago. I think it was like 20-30% is what you're anticipating for the drop, roughly, something like that. So you're just looking to recapture the low end support range right there, just like Ethereum did. So yeah, I would be careful. Sol could very easily roll at 26 down to like 19, 18. It could do it now. It doesn't even have to go higher.
This is real. People are like, the people that are saying Sol is like just chatting against Bitcoin, but don't realize that the Sol chart looks like this.
Look, when everybody's praising a specific crypto, that's usually probably the time to sell.
Look, this is
Twitter's like on it, and I'm out.
This is what I'm looking for with Sol from here, bro. I'm looking for a deviation
a sweep.
Above, sweep, whatever it might be, a little deviate above there, get back inside, boom. This is your TP, in my opinion. NFA.
Yep.
But yeah, that would be. And then from there, I don't know. I mean, from there you could punt. You could.
You could hold there and run it again, right? It just depends on how the whales feel. Do they want to run it back, or have they got enough liquidity?
Just this. Why is it doing this, bro? All right. This is your series of bangers. Hang on.
Yeah. At this point, you just have such a better short setup than a long setup, in my opinion.
Yeah. Short that deviation, long the sweep, and then probably, to right there. And then you're going to hammer that again down to about here.
Oof, if that happens, that's
2R, 3R, 8R, bang, bang, bang. Just eviscerating soul. Equal highs at 38 max. I was like, who is this Gigabull in our chat?
There is some FVGs below and FVGs above. It's just I think they sweep the lows before they sweep the highs on altcoins. I'm just being real with you guys, man. Like altcoins it's Bitcoin season. That's just what it is. We can see it with Bitcoin versus alts, right? And Bitcoin's continue to show strength against all the alts.
I don't know. Maybe they front run it below. I mean, dude, this is.
I think it's just a sweep, man. I don't think we exceed the previous wick. We thought we looked at, like, show them the Ethereum chart again in case they didn't see that. Max, I don't know if you saw the Ethereum chart there, Max. All right. Actually, you were there.
Oh my goodness, we have an old ETH Bitcoin chart, man. Wow, hang on.
Dude, Max was there. And he's trying to fade me right now.
Whoa, let's get.
He was there for the Giga Chad meeting.
I don't know what this one is. Look at that golden pocket, man. What a drawing. What a drawing. Didn't do anything with it, but what a drawing.
I mean, I like it. Bro,
Look at that. You got to hold this. You got to hold this GP or it's completely over.
You want to see the real mastermind? Pull up Dot.
Dot?
It's
completely over for Dot. Look at Dot BTC, man.
I know. Pull up the chart. I want to see the chart.
This is the chart. Oh my God.
It's floored. You can't go much deeper than that, man. All right. That's it. Look. I think we hit $3 at one point.
We hit $55, bro.
This is your place to bid, man.
I mean, yeah. I just think there's going to be better.
This is the spot, bro. This is the spot. Look at it.
Wait, AVAX Bitcoin looks worse.
Look, I'm saying Dot's a bid here, man. I'm just being real. Like, I think Dot's a bid there.
Should we play what looks worse? I don't know, man, if AVAX looks worse or not.
Oh, look, Max is like, I don't care about vacation.
You know what?
Yeah, Max, what are you doing here, man? This is my office.
I stepped away from the wife and kid to put Will in his place, man. Look, man, first of all, it agrees.
He's like, I want my steak dinner.
All right, Tommy's going to get me that steak dinner. First of all, an egregious crime has been committed, and I cannot allow for it to continue, okay? There are 30 people watching the stream, and there are 6 likes on the video. Guys, man. That is illegal. Straight to Guantanamo Bay.
One of those is me.
One of them's me, too.
Bro, are you guys? Come on, man. We come on here every day.
Is one of them you?
Who's Will? You mean Caroline?
All right, listen, if one of them's not you,
Caroline. Listen. Let me
Caroline
check right
and
now.
Sam from prison.
Let me check right now, guys. I had to come on here because I simply cannot allow this to continue. Okay, they got it up to 18 likes. That was real quick, guys. If you are here, first of all, happy Thursday. Okay, I stepped away from my wife and kid to hop on this stream. One, to remind Will that he's wrong, okay? And I'll get to that. But mainly, we need more likes on this video. If you guys could please just take one quick moment, hit that thumbs up button for us. It does wonders for the channel. The reason that we are growing so fast is thanks to you guys for not only showing up every single day, but actually hitting that like button. It makes the robot at YouTube really take a liking to us. It's a very fickle and sensitive robot, and we need to cater towards its needs, and it needs this video to be liked. So guys, we've got 30 people watching. Now we're up to 22 likes. Guys, thank you so much. Will, I'm going to start with this, man. And I'm not going to be here for the whole time, but I got to get to all these points. Will, first of all, Ethereum is not leading Solana, man. Solana was the first coin to capitulate. It was the first major to capitulate this entire year, and it put in its bottom against Bitcoin and Ethereum back when FTX went under. That was the global bottom on the BTC and Ethereum pairs for Solana. So I think there's a strong case to be made for Sol having bottomed well before the rest of the market because there was simply no more FUD to be had about Solana. I think that's a good reason as to why Solana could actually be leading the market and maybe leading some of these moves is that people are confident, big money's confident that it won't get much worse than FTX going under. Oh, Zeal, thank you so much for the super sticker.
What a guy.
Oh, Zeal, man. What a boss,
Thanks, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it.
Ozeal. Thank you.
You know what else Ozeal said in our Discord the other day that he wanted in on the bench challenge? Just I don't know if he lives where we're going or not, but he said he could throw up some numbers. So Ozeal, I want you to put your number in the chat, man.
What if Ozeal is Brian Shaw's alt account?
Brian Shaw's alt
is huge. Okay,
right,
that was
so Max,
that's 1 point. So look
go
at
ahead
these
and finish
pairs,
your cookie.
You can't tell me that Ethereum is leading Sol when the Sol ETH pair and the Sol BTC pair look like this. They bottomed a long time ago, and I don't think it's fair to look at the price action, especially just monitoring day to day what happens with Sol. Look at what happened with the market this morning, man. So we woke up and Sol was up like 4%. Bitcoin starts like basically chasing after the Sol pump. It's been doing that for a long time now. It's been leading these moves by like 6 to 12 hours. That's a real thing. That's real alpha.
All right, Max, when you're done spreading propaganda, if you want to keep
I
the
might go
screen
for
over to
2
me.
hours. I might go for 2 hours. All right, go ahead, Will. Go ahead, Will. Wait, hang on. Hang on. All right, let him cook.
All right, so let's run through it real quick. So BSC, all right. So we're gonna go. Yes. All right. So 194 million in volume. Ethereum. Let's go ahead and kick it over to here. 560 million in volume. All right. Let's go to Arbitrum.
Hang on. I'm not saying that Sol
11 million in volume. All right. Hold on. 19.7 million in volume. And look at this. 17 point. You've got Optimism beating Sol in volume. Optimism. Who uses Optimism?
That's a good question.
Hang on.
Anybody.
I shorted Optimism this year. That kind of counts, doesn't it?
So when I look at this, I look at it as nobody gives a S about Sol when you look at volume, right? And so I'm just like, should I care about Sol? And I'm just like looking at him like, no, I should look at other things. And so if that's the case,
okay, let me ask
I would
you
say
a question.
arguably Sol is
Will.
probably
Let me ask you a question. Is Optimism a layer 1 or a layer 2?
Optimism is a layer 2.
Is Solana a layer 1 or a layer 2? Is Solana a layer 1 or a layer 2?
That is the point.
No. Hang on.
You got all these layer 1s or layer 2s beating a layer 1.
You have parasites on the king of
Ethereum's
L1.
Layer 1.
You have parasites on the king of L1. No wonder they have more.
Parasites beating a layer 1.
Yeah, you have parasites. Parasites. That's what L2s are. Is they're parasites on the host L1. Okay. So that's what they are. So no wonder that while we're in the midst of a bear market, I would still argue that yes, Ethereum is going to absolutely stand out. And of course, all of the parasites will stand out. I'm not talking in terms of volume. I'm not deriving market direction from volume and volume alone. I'm just saying Solana has been leading moves, whether it's a market making thing or an algo driven thing. I don't know what it is, okay, but it has been leading moves. And I don't think there's much arguing to be had or debate to be had around whether Solana is bottomed locally against its Bitcoin and Ethereum pair. So the volume thing, I'm with you. I'm not advocating that Solana is like the ETH killer and it's going to take over all L1 transacting. That's not it at all. Okay, that's not it at all. I'm just saying if we're talking about market direction, up or down, Solana has been tipping its hat to where the market's been going well in advance.
All right, well, let's get into the Solana discussion then.
That chair looks so comfy, man.
Dude,
That's
this
like
chair is
massive,
insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
How
That looks
come
so
I can't share? What's going on?
Wonderful.
Will, you have to take it if you want to share, man.
I don't know what's like. It never lets me do this. I don't know what's going
guys,
on. I hit present.
Before Will is allowed to share, guys, we really need to run these likes up, guys. We're at 24 likes. We got to take profit at 30 likes. Guys, if you have not liked the video yet, please consider just quickly hitting that thumbs up button for us. It does wonders. All right, Will, go on and cook.
All right, so now let's get back into the chart with Ethereum and Sol. So you've got Sol here, right? And Sol's top was right here, just like Ethereum's. Now, if you look here, Ethereum put that top in well before Sol. Well before Sol. So there's your top in Ethereum. There's your top in Sol. Same exact top on both, right?
No.
So top,
no.
top. So where were we at in the chart? Here and here. Well, here we were all the way over here on Sol, right? And over here, we're all the way over here on Sol, right? And so if we're here, arguably, we're probably this is this.
Okay, Will, hang on.
Right?
I gotta put my foot down on this. That's wrong. Okay. I gotta put my foot down.
You can see it. Look.
No. You no. Hang on. Okay.
Here.
Hang on. Let me keep your charts up. Zoom out a little bit on ETH so we can see more. All right. Let me amend this a little bit. I don't agree with that. One, Solana and Ethereum both went through the same two black swan events, in my opinion. Luna collapse and FTX. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can see clearly the Luna collapse. Okay. It was that complacency shoulder drop that Sol had from like 130 down to what's that, like 40. Okay. The Luna collapse. Mark that out, Will, or at least put your mouse over it for Sol. Okay. No, that was FTX. The Luna collapse was to the left. That was the Luna collapse. That whole that thing. That
Luna
was the
didn't
Luna
do anything to this. Like this was going already on that direction.
Bro, Luna brought the whole market down, man. Bitcoin dropped $10,000 when Luna went.
This was the destiny of Sol, regardless of whether Luna.
Okay, it was gonna go down there. I agree with you, but Luna for sure had a big effect on the whole market, man. Like,
it happened faster. Yeah,
bro, it brought Bitcoin down $10,000, man. Like, look at what happened to ETH, man. There was almost some giant whale on Aave that got liquidated too. ETH went to $850, man. That's huge, man. That's huge. Okay, so they both went down. So where was Solana after the Luna collapse? Where was ETH? That's where we are, man, right there. That was the bottom. Like, that was like the bottom of the Luna collapse, okay? So where was Solana during that whole, this whole ETH chop period?
This only adds to my point, right?
No. No, it doesn't.
It really does. Look.
No, it doesn't.
Boom, boom, and then look. Boom, boom. It adds to my point.
How?
Lagging. Drop.
No, it's not lagging.
Rise.
It was leading. No, it bottomed well before the rest of the market, man. Sol went on to have a huge capitulation when FTX went under and ETH didn't. Okay. You can't possibly say that Solana or ETH is like some giant stretched out version of Sol or something, or Solana is a giant stretched out version of where ETH is. I don't even. It doesn't make sense, man. If that pair bottomed against ETH months ago, I don't think it's applicable.
Look, this is literally a divergence of ETH.
Yeah, ETH bottomed first for sure.
Yes, exactly. Just like ETH topped first. That's why I said ETH is leading Sol.
Well, if
ETH bottomed first, ETH topped first. And so my expectations would be your pullback's coming for Sol relatively soon.
You got your.
And I'm a bull.
You got
I'm
fans
a bull,
in the
bro.
chat, Will. You got fans.
I'm just look.
Will brought all his fans, man. Will brought the fans out. Will brought his super pack.
No, Max, you helped my case, bro. You helped my case.
Nah, Will.
Well, if that's right, then ETH would just be leading everything, right? Not just Sol.
Well, it's just they have such a close correlation. Like this top is it's beautifully correlated with this top.
It's not though, Will, because Sol is literally trading under like, okay, bro. This the first circle you have on Sol to the left, man.
Mm-hmm.
That one. Draw that out on ETH now, man. So okay, there's a horizontal line there. Yeah, draw a horizontal line right there, man. Draw on ETH. Draw a horizontal line right there.
This way or that way?
Either way, both ways. Okay. Solana is trading underneath that line still, man. Solana is in such distressed territory. Okay. I don't think you can compare these two fractals and just say like, oh, ETH it's got a similar looking structure towards range high, because ETH is actually at range high. Sol is still under its range low. We're still in deviation territory because of the same thing.
It's literally the same thing. This just ran harder. That's all. Like look.
Do you see
this had a much better.
I see what you're saying, Max. I see what you're saying. Like Sol is still under its Luna collapse low.
Yes.
Look, you see what I'm saying, Will?
All right.
Yeah, no, I get what you guys are saying, because you're thinking that this is the only thing that mattered. No, this is what mattered for Sol.
So where's that point on ETH?
Luna affected everything else much more than it affected Sol.
Will, your girlfriend's making fun of me in the chat. I don't know who she is, man, but she's making fun of me.
Max is all in on Sol, man.
Is it Ellie or L, Will?
L. She's actually a good trader. She's actually a good trader.
I got no doubt. L. I'll tell you what it is. I'm not sure if you've been here. I haven't seen you in the comments a ton, but L, I've got a bet with Tommy, who's usually on this show, but he's traveling right now. And I need Solana to go up from here. I need it to just go straight up, because Tommy and I have a pretty sizable bet at this point.
Thousands with an S.
I don't own any Sol, but I feel like I own Sol because I need it to not go down.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see at the end of the day. They were tightly correlated previously, and then that correlation kind of decoupled, and I feel like ETH has been leading Sol since then, right? And that happened, yes, arguably after the FTX collapse, right? That's where the decoupling happened, and then Sol has just been like one leg behind Ethereum all the way since then. Now, granted, they could decouple again, right? And Sol can end up kind of blowing out of here and completely invalidating what I'm saying, which is fine too. I'm good on either side of this play, but I think like ultimately there's potential here that this thing is playing the same tune as Ethereum, just at a later date. That's all I'm throwing out there. I get what you're saying as far as value range, right? You're talking about it fell below value when FTX collapsed, and so it needs to get back above value before you can try and say whatever, right? And
I think that value low is like $25. I think it needs to get back above that.
I think it'll go up and tap 26 before this happens.
I think it'll go and tap 38, man. Equal highs.
Could be.
Nah, I don't
Could
know.
be.
If I think that. I don't know if I think not quite yet, but
Not yet. Not yet.
Look,
Not
30,
yet.
38's that's kind of a stretch though.
those are like the most textbook equal highs probably on any chart ever.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like they're perfect, but
I would think if you're gonna go there, you're gonna go all the way up to here, right? And if you're gonna go all the way up to here, good luck. We're in a bull run.
Hang
Yeah,
on.
that's
What
true.
do you guys think of this?
What is that?
No idea.
All
But
right.
our man Will wants it charted, so
Well, Tucker, you're the chart guy, man.
RVF.
we're all the chart guy, man. Let me pull up my Vu Manchu real quick.
Is that the free one, the Vu Manchu? The free
Absolutely not.
the stochastic RSI. Yeah, that's
Never.
nice.
Never.
Yeah. Ooh. What about a horizontal line from those tops, Tucker, to the left?
Yeah.
See, I kind of like that. That's nice.
Yeah.
I think as long as you're not going to deviate and drop back underneath, I think it looks fine. I don't know what it is though.
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, it's always a little dangerous buying something after it chads like that. Like what, 70%? I guess that's not.
Is the person who posted even know what it is?
I don't know.
Here's the thing, man. If you're making 70% on an altcoin in this environment, probably best just to take profit, even if it means you sell too early. Just because Q4 is so bad for altcoins.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, so maybe there's something I'm missing. Just looking at the technicals and knowing the seasonality.
I mean, we're missing a lot here. What date does that open?
Huh?
What date did that open?
Like July 20th or something.
No, I mean what year?
1984. Check the RSI.
July 4th. This came out on Independence.
2021?
No, this year.
Nah, that's not what I got.
What do you got?
RVF is it's been a coin since 2021.
Another RVF?
What pair do you have? This? Oh man! Man! We didn't have the. Oh no!
Yeah, that's NGL. Bro.
Hang on now, though. That actually looks better in my opinion.
No, yeah,
it's about the top.
Because no.
About the top.
It might be, but that's also the SHIB fractal that I'm looking at right now. That's the SHIB fractal before it went parabolic.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could buy there though. I don't
know.
No,
it's super high risk. I'm just saying, but like if it does blast off, man, that's the SHIB fractal. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Draw the top across there so they can see it.
Put the
if you clear that, you are just
put a second chart on there, Tucker, and put SHIB USDT on Binance right after it got listed. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. Look at that thing. You might have to adjust the time frame.
Yeah, when we're on the daily.
Let's bring her down a little bit.
You talking about this?
Yeah, I'm talking about that. So see how we big spike to the left, we go straight down, and then once you break out, you know what I mean? See that?
Yeah, once you
Yeah, I've been looking into Phantom for sure, Zodiac. That's something I've been paying attention to.
I don't know what this is though. I don't know if this has the meme ability of SHIB, but
very true. I just saw the fractal in my mind when I looked at it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I see what you mean by it. Dang, that's so identical to at the low there.
It is. I just don't know what it is though.
It's an exchange, and I don't think it's going to do that.
Oh wait, is it Rocket Exchange? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is. It's Rocket X. That's what it is.
Is that the non-KYC fiat on-ramp?
Yep.
That's kind of bullish. You'll need to pay attention to BCH.
Bitcoin Cash.
The real Bitcoin.
Craig Wright, Satoshi Boy. Is that the one?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry. What is that? Circus? What is that?
No, that's my
It's
my
it's the
ringtone.
traditional ringtone. It's like
Yeah.
the Gen 1 ringtone.
Don't hate. Don't hate. I used to have a ring back tone. It was like a piano. It was awesome.
The piano for I remember the ringbacks. Yeah.
That would force people to listen to it while they
So-
called me.
So let's look at what Jody.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Somebody else.
You know what, old man? There's a silent button on your phone. You can hit that.
I know, right?
I know. Hang on. Let me deal with this.
Okay.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what it
sure.
is. I locked my fiance out. Oops.
It's all right. Tell her to climb through the window. It's okay.
He's gonna be in trouble. All right. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna pull up my screen while Tucker's getting in trouble. Oh no, it's not letting me. What the heck?
See, I'm not. Now I know you guys are locking me out. That's what's happening here.
It's not letting me. I think we can go over to Will though. Will, let me add you on here. There you go. Wait, are you back on now?
Yeah, I'm on.
No, it's not showing
here?
up.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. There you are. Okay. Will, can you pull up a new chart? Pull up Bitcoin Cash charted against Bitcoin.
Oof, look at that. Oh man.
I want to just talk about this real quick.
BTC /
Or maybe do Bitcoin Cash BBH or I'm sorry BCH
ECH
divided by
BTC.
Yeah, see if it has a pair for it. It might not. We might have to make our own, but let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that looks good. So let's zoom way out on that. I mean, that's Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin. I don't know. I don't think there's a really strong case to be made for Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin when it looks
look
like
at the spike right here, and then it just like fell over again in volume.
it's just bleeding, man. It's just bleeding. My only like conspiracy theory as to why we should be paying attention to like Bitcoin Cash or BSV is if basically BlackRock decides that, or whoever gets the ETF basically decides that, they can deem whatever, fork or version of Bitcoin as the real one and then just have that as a part of their ETF. That's like the conspiracy theory side of it. But other than that, man,
Make their own if that's the case. Though.
It just bleeds against everything.
But Max, wouldn't they just make their own if that's the case?
I mean, I would think so. Yeah.
I mean, why even go to Bitcoin Cash if that's the case? Just make your own. If you're deeming your whatever big form of Bitcoin you want, you can just basically make up a Bitcoin, code it very similarly and say this is the version we're taking, right? And then use that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't own this thing. I mean, yeah, it looks like Adam, who brought it up, he said it's just a trade. Like, it doesn't look like he's advocating to hold it. So, I mean, maybe, yeah, if we looked at Bitcoin Cash in the lower time frame, maybe there's a setup.
It could bounce here, but like the reality is this looks like it wants to roll back into at least into the trend. So, like, it looks like it's losing against Bitcoin from a trend perspective, right? And if it rolls back into a trend, it's definitely lost against Bitcoin. And at that point, it could bounce and then outperform Bitcoin. That's throughout the trade. For instance, if you're looking.
Will, you're on the weekly, brother. I need you to come on down.
What, you want to get on to like the 15-minute?
No. Give me like the 4 hour. Give me like the 4. I'm not that. We're not getting that nutty on Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, 4 hour. Zoom in there.
Oh my! Look at this. Where's the gap,
Tucker? This is Bitcoin Cash against Bitcoin. We're not looking at. Let's go to Bitcoin Cash USDT. Tucker, do you have it?
Yeah.
Just the USD pair.
Boom.
He stole it, man. He pulled a Tommy.
Yeah, that's like the 4 hour though. I mean, not the 4 hour. That's the actual asset. We were running into BTC.
I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's stair stepping, but if we're just talking about a trade, that's fine. But I would never have this as a part of my portfolio.
You're not really in the position there too, because if you look there, you had that first ramp up, and then you had that lower high, and then you had that pullback, and then that breakout. So again, this right here, I would say is that middle part, that lower high, and so it could pull back before it actually tries to break out again.
Look at that, Will. Look at that. Manipulate.
Look at September 19th. Okay, that area specifically, because I think that's where you're at. Up a little more. or to
Here?
left a little more. Yeah, I think you're somewhere in there, and you're gonna probably pull back before you rip if you're going to rip,
Why?
because that was the lower high pattern there. You can see it there, lower high, pulled back, coiled, and then ripped, and now we're at a lower high again on the right, and so
What
I
does
would
this
expect a
look
pullback,
like?
coil into a rip.
This looks like
Really weird
something.
pattern.
What is this? It looks like something I've seen.
Yeah, it's a bear flag. That's what it is, bro.
No, you can't call that.
That is a bear flag. Yes, I can call it
What?
that,
With
bro.
this is the pole of it?
There you
This
go.
little no, the flag can't be that much bigger than
No, it's literally just the flag. It's or the beginning right there in the flag. Just
No.
do the inside of the flag as the pole. It'll bring you right back to the low of where it started. That's it.
I don't know.
This is a W for me. I'm telling you. Like, look, zoom out, draw a W on that. This is a W for me. It's gonna reject at the mid here.
So you're saying it's this?
Yep. Yeah, it's a W for me. Watch. That's your bear flag right there.
I don't know about that one. A bear flag would take you way lower. Back
No,
here.
it'll just take you the length of the flag, bro. That's it. Just go the length of the flag.
Yeah, I know. Lows.
But I'm just saying, like, it's gonna pull back to the lows, and then it's gonna bounce. It's gonna find support, and then it's gonna rip. That's the way it looks, right? If I were to take this for a bullish play, I would wait for a retest of the lows or a breakout of the highs.
We need our Vu Man shoe. Just kidding, guys. I would
RSI.
never use that. I would never do that.
If you look right there too, look, your Vu Manchu looks like it's rolling.
Looks a little bullish. I like that.
That beginning there looks like it's gonna be tiny, bro.
If these RSIs,
baby mountain,
above
bro.
60, bro, you get these RSIs above 60 with no gap. Look out. Yeah, look out. I don't like the split, though. When you see these things split, it's not good. It's a fade.
That's gonna roll.
Look at this. These things split like that. It's a fade. Fade this move. And then bang. Every time.
Is that the Vu Manchu?
Never.
I gotta run, boys. Good chat, though.
See you, Doc.
All right, see you, Doc.
Wait, Will. Wait, hold up, Will.
What's up?
Did you book your flight yet?
Not yet. I'm
Will,
still trying to
book
get
it,
my
bro.
phone. Look, I will get it. I'm not worried about the ticket pricing.
I'm sensing a Will's outlook first round draft pick for the LA Flakers right now.
Oh, Will, you can't. You can't, bro.
First round draft pick.
I'm
for
gonna
the
have
LA
these
Lakers.
bison ribeyes ready for you to grill.
Wow.
I'll kayak this afternoon. All right, we'll chat. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, we will chat, Will. We will chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will chat. First rounder, man. First rounder for the LA Lakers. I'm sensing it.
No, man.
He doesn't want to go to
I
Missouri.
didn't play the first time. Don't hate. And yes, Missouri is horrible.
No,
I've been there.
incorrect.
It's a horrible play.
Have you been to Missouri?
Yes, I have been to Missouri.
It's a good thing I live in Kansas, Will. Kansas.
Look, if you've ever been to like a really fancy restaurant and walked out back, gone behind the dumpsters, that's what Missouri is like.
Why would you do that ever?
Yeah, Will, you speak a big game for someone that lives in a freaking human cesspool called Vegas.
Yeah.
Hey, at least people can live in the sewers here happily. Okay.
They do, man. They do.
We don't have any sewer rats here, Will.
Hey, our tunnels are big enough to live in. Okay. Actually, the size of like I'd say 2,000-3,000 square foot apartments.
Bigger than my place.
and until the floods come through, right? And it's all over.
Then it's all.
I'll chat with you guys later. I gotta go. Bye.
All right. See you, Will. What are you talking about, BNB, bro?
What if BNB never breaks down, Tucker?
Dude, I couldn't
What?
handle that.
I mean, what's such a tease? Look at it. What if this is the breakdown? You know, what if this is it?
I mean, we're limp sausaging.
That's true.
We literally are. We're just.
Yeah.
That's the outcome.
I could see it taking like 2 more months, 3 more months.
Yeah.
And then just out of nowhere, it finally happens. And everyone's been like just giving up on it.
This was actually a super textbook. This, I wish Will was still here. That is a bear flag, man. That is a bear flag. Whatever he was talking about with BCH, no.
I don't like those targets, man, that people do. Like the flagpole is your target. I think people just make that up, man. I don't.
Yeah, no, they never really hit. It's just like, yeah, it's gonna break down.
Yeah, I like it for a breakdown, man. But like, you can't draw the flagpole. It just doesn't. It doesn't do anything.
No, because the flagpole is like.
That's like some. That's like a real YouTube TA guy type of pattern.
Oh,
you know, move
big
the flagpole down.
That's some Crypto, Carl from the Moon, 2021 type stuff right there.
Oh yeah, man. Of course,
Bull flag.
Oh yeah, like my today for the Bitcoin price.
Dude, those guys.
We should have our own thing that we say, man. Today for the Bitcoin price. Just something.
I had one of their one of those EMA ribbon. I don't know what they were using, but I used to rock one of their little like MA ribbon indicator things. It was pretty funny, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if BNB is ever going to do anything again, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, Max. Oh man.
Oh man, up 38%.
We're pamping. We are pamping.
Where did it go to 9 cents?
Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Yeah, just about. Here's the thing though, man. You could put 5 or 10 ETH into Ox and it would move price that much, you know. It could have just been like like a guy buying it.
Value area low. Let's target that.
Yep, there you go. Man, this really would be the most hated rally if it came back.
That's what I'm saying. People thought this was the hated rally. No, this will be the hated rally.
It really would be. I don't own any right now, but yes, that would be.
Yeah, I don't know why that would happen exactly, but it would be.
I think it could. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a this quarter thing. I think Zoo will get released from jail, and then Q4 will probably be over, and then you just have like the Zoo release pump plus ETH BTC probably stops bleeding, and alts can catch some attention. So, I mean, I could see like a value area low retest before then, but like any real pump, it's probably going to take some time with everything.
Even if we retest value area low, like that's that would be off the lows of 3x, 3.5x.
What did it bottom at? Was it 0.004? 4? Oh my gosh.
Well, it wicked to 0.004.
Okay, so not really, but
like, really 0.005. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Wow. I could see value area low, but yeah, I wouldn't expect like a recovery mission until probably Q1.
Yeah.
But I know you still got a juicy bag of it.
I do.
Very juicy.
I can't be adding down here though. I can't. It's not worth it at this point. My average is low enough that if we go to value area low, I'll probably unload a teensy bit. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, the Zoo release pump would be wild. I really think, dude.
Oh, it will be, man. You have to bid that in anticipation. Like Zoo getting released, we'll get some picture online. You gotta try.
You gotta bid that.
You gotta try.
I mean, it's definitely I mean, if you don't think the exchange is literally going to zero, I don't know why you wouldn't bid it. You know?
Yeah, I mean that is very true. Go to CLSK, man. Clean Spark. Talking about this with Prometheus, man.
Yeah.
This looks very pumpy, man, especially if Bitcoin finds some legs here. I
Yeah.
might buy some like $8 calls for end of Q1 or something like that.
Yeah.
Just in case Bitcoin finds some legs and goes crazy.
Those would print. Those would print. I bet you even like $6 calls wouldn't be that.
Cover them up, cover them at $8.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. 8 might be a little bit frothy unless Bitcoin goes to like 40K. But yeah, probably the $6 calls.
Cover at 7. Yeah.
Cover at 7, cover at 8. I want higher than that wick though. That last wick.
Yeah. I mean,
We're holding. Yeah.
it's worth a punt here, I
And
think.
that gap up at like $11, Tucker. That looks nice.
Up here.
Yeah, look at that thing.
I mean, if they split, this is the daily. Oh, they did split.
When did they split?
Oh, wait, what? They've been around since 2014.
What?
I think they like changed their whole business model at some point to be
Is it right before each halving they split?
okay, but here's the only thing that matters. They haven't split since the top, and the top was literally $40, which is a 10x from here. If you think Bitcoin's going back to all-time highs, why wouldn't Clean Spark? And that's a 10x. And if you think Bitcoin's going to 100K, I mean, that's a big move out of something like Clean Spark, man.
Yeah, dude, when the time is right, I'm literally just gonna buy some like leaps on it and just hang out. Just see if we can catch a big one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you like this new chair, Max? It's a massage recliner.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
It's insane. Yeah. But
yeah, that looks insane. I thought it was maybe part of the background for a second, and then I was like, wait, I don't have it. That's real.
yeah, wait, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a new piece in the office.
Yeah, that looks really cozy. Your cats like it?
Oh yeah, they'll sit on it. I still have my old chair in here too. They sit on that all the time.
All
yeah.
Right. All right, let's call it here. I'm gonna go enjoy the weather, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. As always, we still got 25 people hanging out in here. 34 likes, guys. Thank you so much for getting us to our full TP today. You guys are the absolute best. You guys always deliver on the likes. So big thank you. Just a reminder, I'm going to put this across the bottom of the screen, guys. We're going to talk about this just for a second. There's a code across the bottom of the screen, Twitter BB. And then if you go to the description of the video, you can click on the link, becausebitcoin.com/premium. All right, that's going to take you to our website. You can get into our private Discord where me, Tucker, Will, the entire Because Bitcoin team, Snorlax, Jackus, Wabi, we all share all of our positions and all of our premium analysis on not only what we're talking about here on YouTube, a bunch of other stuff that we don't cover here on YouTube, specific positions, risk management. We do 2 private daily calls, morning and afternoon, all recorded. If you can't even make them live, you guys can talk with us. You can just listen to us. It's a really, really great experience. And again, you can try it 30 days for free. So if you enjoy these YouTube streams, again, you'll have to put in your card information. If I could snap my fingers and make it so you didn't even have to do that just for the 30 days, I would, because I know it can be intimidating to put a card in or whatever, but it doesn't charge you. Okay, so you can go to our website, use the code below, Twitter BB. You get into our private Discord with the entire Because Bitcoin team and community. We share all of our positions and premium analysis. If you use that code at the bottom at checkout, Twitter BB, you get 30 days for free. And if you don't like it, then you can cancel. But I think you're probably going to like it. So if you're ready to take that next step with us, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And I would really encourage you guys. I see a lot of regulars in here. Give it a try. Give it a try for 30 days, Twitter BB. I have a feeling you guys are going to like it. But hey, if you're more of a YouTube person and you don't really like Discord, I get it, but it is a good experience. So guys, I'm going to go enjoy some weather outside. I'm in Florida. So going to go hang out, get a little bit of get some sun, get some vitamin D. But guys, thanks so much for being here as always. This is Market Check brought to you by Because Bitcoin. My name is Max. I'm the CEO of Because Bitcoin. Remaining here with me is Tucker, my CFO, and my squiggly line expert on the charts, man. But thanks so much for being here again, guys. Reminder, please like and subscribe. And we'd love if you guys would come hang out in the Discord with us. Use that code at checkout at the bottom, Twitter BB. And we will see you guys tomorrow at the exact same time. Have a great rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow.